The sun blazed mid-afternoon over Mistmoor, a golden disk piercing the thinning rain-veiled mist, casting dappled shadows across the main square. A sprawling tapestry of emerald grass laced with a cobblestone path, its heart a paved square flanked with twin stone towers, their ancient faces etched with lichen and forgotten sigils. The air thrummed with the clamor of trade. Gnomes in gem-adorned tunics haggling, an elf bartering with a sunburned human, their voices weaving a lively din. From the docks a block away drifted the scent of salt and oil, mingling with the distant clang of Tinker's Hollow. Amid this vibrant throng stood the party. Kalen, gripping his warhammer with a warrior's poise, Toss's constructed form a silent bulwark, Azrael fidgeting with her gear, him leaning against a tree with lidded eyes barely open, and Zemo, his nose in a book, unwitting witnesses to a storm about to erupt. Selen stepped into the square's center, her hooded cloak brushing the cobblestones, the granite urn a heavy weight in her hands. She drew a breath, her voice steady but soft.
Hear me, people of Mistmoor, for I am the Oracle of Concordance, and I...
A sharp interruption cut through. A gnomish tinker, his beard bristling, shoved forward.
Madness! This is no oracle, just a crazed wanderer spouting nonsense,
the crowd murmured, eyes narrowing, skepticism rippling like a wave. But Selen's resolve hardened. With a surge of divine will, she cast aside her hooded cloak, unfurling radiant celestial wings, feathers aglow with celestial fire, and leapt skyward, ascending to the eastern tower's pinnacle. A collective gasp tore through the throng as thaumaturgy wove a halo of light around her, her voice booming across the city.
Hear me, for I am Selen the Oracle.
The gnomes froze, disbelief etched on their faces, until a wizened elder croaked,
I saw her in Etherion last year, glowing as she does now.
A grizzled human sailor nodded. Aye, by the prism, I've seen her as well. Hovering above the tower, her wings casting a shimmering glow over the square, Selen's amplified voice rolled like thunder.
I walk amongst you now in the wake of corruption within the church.
Her eyes fell upon three white-cloaked and armored figures at the edge of the crowd.
Do not strike its members needlessly, for not all bear the blackened heart of the sea. Yet know this, a pretender is being forged to usurp me, a soulless machine crafted in my temple's depths. I fled to live as the Concordance wills, but those who plot against me are no servants of our gods. They are charlatans, deceivers, kidnappers who abducted the father of my friend and your fellow citizen Azrael Mainspring, Tyndall, forcing him to toil in chains.
She saw many heads nod as she named the well-known engineer.
The leadership of the temple are thieves who would shatter my spirit and yours to rule through ancient lies.
She paused, her golden eyes scanning the crowd below. Disbelief lingered. A few gnomes muttering, a machine? Preposterous. Sensing their doubt, she softened her tone, her wings flaring brighter.
I see their hands at work even now, their greed staining the garden of Branning. They break my home to break you. Do not bow to their false leaderships, for it is birthed in tyranny. I am with you, my friend, a living voice where stone once stood. But I must leave you. I must continue to flee and seek allies with the true worshippers of the Concordance.
Astonishment swept the square. Eyes widened, mouth agape, as a beam of brilliant prismatic light burst down upon her winged form. A light born of the heavens, of the Concordance themselves. Then anger ignited. A gnomish voice roaring,
Lies for 5,000 years?
A human fist shook. The temple betrays its own! The mob's fury surged, the towers trembling with their cries, a tide of rage against a faith unmasked. Selen watched silently as the three white white-robed figures raced away from the square in the direction of the Concordance chapter house. She had wanted to prepare the people for what was to come, but she could clearly see that the torch of rebellion had been lit. Mistmoor would become the beating heart of a new age as word spread. The party stood transfixed, Kaelin's hammer raised in silent oath, Toss's gaze fixed on Selen. Azrael's tools forgotten, Him's stance became gracefully tense. Her words a clarion call to a war they could not yet fathom. Zemo looked up from his book at the gathered crowd with confusion.
What are they all worked up about?